Welcome to more Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Armor and shields, huh? Detonators. Increased combo detonation damage from tech detonators. Oh, of course. Annoying effect of the user's tech powers. Enemies suffer ongoing effects of the user's tech powers. Suffering ongoing. Take increased damage from heat, cold, and electricity. Increases gun damage for a short period after using a tech power. I'll take the debuff. Heat, cold, and electricity. It means I can use my flamethrower and then have somebody else use their overload. It's kind of like a primer. The engineer profile is now at rank 4. The engineer profile is now at rank 4. Turian smuggler. Yes, you dirty academic, you! Power damage. Force. All power recharge speeds. AoE radius and power force. Weapon damage, weapon accuracy, and stability. Power. Obviously, she's a biotic. Rogue academic, level 19. Alrighty then. We were about to deal with... yes. What is left of the cat? Yes. And activate the monoliths.
If the remnant in there are active, we should take them out.
Waking up! So much violence.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
I'm going to have to take some pics of this for Sid.
Yeah, this is incredible.
But how are they glowing?
Not iridium, iridium.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
Oh boy, this one's difficult. Not impossible, just different. Alright, first of all. Can't be that. Could be that. Could very well be that. Seems accurate, based off the information I've been given. Well, it would not be that. Should not be that. Would not be that. It would not be that, so it should be this. Okay. Every reason to say that that's acceptable. Every reason to say that that's acceptable. The rules more or less write themselves. Has to be one of those, but it can't be that, so it has to be that. That has to be that. This is true, as far as I can tell. It's basically simple logic. In theory, that one's good. Okay. Could be that one. Could be that. That. Could be that. But it could be this. Which means that this has to be. So what is this missing? Everything I've seen says that that's true, and what?
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
It's the logic rule somewhere. Not gonna make this easy on me, are ya? We'll bypass it.
Nice. Looks like that did it.
Not because I don't think I can do it, but because I don't feel like wasting your time watching me potentially fail it again. If I messed it up once, I can mess it up again. I'm not gonna do that to you people. You know, you currently non-existent watchers that may happen in the future, but currently do not actually exist. How would I holster my weapon? I can really just carry. Okay. What's next? We've got this one.
Think I need to apologize, Vetra.
Now?
Yeah. See, I had an older sister. 500 years older. By the time I was self-aware, she was already a matriarch. In other words, I had two mothers, and they tag-teamed, trying to raise me right.
Well, Sid and I had no parents, and someone had to be responsible.
I get it. That's why I apologized.
I doubt you do.
Forget I said anything.
Wow. The remnant took over. Let's check it out.
We got Cat up ahead.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
I think that's enough.
Alright, let's try this again. See if my logic holds. Well, it can't be that one. It has to be that. Yes. Therefore, that has to be that. Okay. Pick your targets, man. Pick your targets. So far, the middle one is actually like the best one. Although it's just as easy to do this one, honestly. See, it could just as easily be either one of these. No, it has to be this one. Well, that has to be that. Always go off your red ones. It's like Sudoku. You always trust your known numbers before you trust your non-known numbers. Because one can lie to you and the other cannot. Okay. So this has to be that. Or that. Well, it can't be that. So it has to be that. Which also means this has to be that. That's based off of knowns. Those are safe answers. That gives me 4 of a kind, which are based off of truth, which means this one has to be whatever the missing link is. Which appears to be that. Okay. Always go off your notes. There's a 3, kind of suppose. That. Can't be that. Can't be that. Could be that. Can't be that though. check against the samesies in the same pattern grid. That will throw you off every time. Alright, well now I can guess this in theory. That's supported, yes. In theory, yes. That could be there. And it supports everything. Can't be that. Could be that. No, it can't be that. Could be that. Which means that has to be that.
That did it.
Yeah. Alright then. There's a point of entry.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Enemies!
The Angara were all alone here until the Ketch showed up.
Can you imagine wondering if you're the only sentient species in the galaxy?
Pathfinder, I'm picking up some unusual readings from the nearby remnant site. You may wish to investigate.
Hey, human. You got a death wish?
If you're watching me, show yourself.
You couldn't see me if you tried. Holga, Resistance. I'm hiding in a sniper nest 2 clicks from you. You're standing in a cat minefield. Didn't you notice the warning marker?
Obviously not.
That would explain the source of the unusual reading I detected. A coded beacon.
Can't believe you didn't trip any mines. Don't know how you'll get out in one piece either.
Scanning ought to show where the mines are buried.
Don't have to disarm, just set them off. Ammo works.
Better work fast. Cat patrols pass through pretty often. If you don't make it, I'll let the base know where to find your remains.
Found a mine. There's another one. Found a mine. Mine down. Up. This is kind of fun. Sorry, Cat Mine. Not your day. Found a mine. Fire on that spot. Mine down. Up. This is kind of fun. Fire on that spot. Disarmed. Permanently. Found a mine. Mine down. Up. This is kind of fun. Fire on that spot. Found a mine. Whatever you do, don't walk there. Another mine bites the dust. There. We've got a clear path out of this minefield.
Congratulations. Thanks for drawing the cab back here. They'll want to lay new mines. I'll make them pay for each one. If I see you around base, I'll stop and say hello. Auger out.
That's the last of that.
You're really easy to tease. You know that, PB?
Not talking to you. How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever. Those clouds are really something.
This site is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
41%.
Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
PB, quid pro quo.
Yeah, sure. You're sorry for jumping down my throat when I apologize for jumping down your throat. All good.
The truth is, I really like you.
Surprising, right? I have to say, I like you too. You're cool. I mean, for an uptight, overbearing older sister. Kidding.
Confirmed.
Calling outpost.
Congratulations, Pathfinder. This was a real
Send someone to the
challenge.
resistance camp.
And
We'll
badly
give them our
needed.
extra supplies.
Director Addison, no personal appearance? Placing an outpost is a big deal.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Real talk, Pathfinder? I, as Governor Shai, is already up my arse about this outpost. If local Angara weren't on board, we'd have a problem. We are good, right? As much as you've brought us, we can't afford to anger the neighbors.
Procedure was followed, as I invented it. Don't worry, we were invited.
Good. We need every drop of viability, especially after this Ket facility. Vold helps. Cold as it is, it changes estimates in our favor, but the initiative needs you to find more. We're never really done, of course. Survival isn't something that just ends. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one. A statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
Vold is more than anyone anticipated. The Ket and their failure, the Angara and what they can recover. And for us, it's already a different kind of frontier. We needed supplies. We found partners.
Recorded, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Priya Black. Sorry, Priya Black.
Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. Priya Blake, Captain of Outpost Taravuni. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our own.
What's the problem? Is it the Ket?
No, at least I don't think so. A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research expedition west of here. We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Do you know where they were headed?
I know the route, but we lost their tracking signal halfway through. I don't know how far they got. We tried to look at their research notes, but the data is corrupted. We have 0 leads. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
Don't lose hope. I'll find your people.
Coming from you, I believe it. Their research log is in the lab. Maybe your AI can piece together the corrupted data and get a nav point.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Okay, I got one for you. Here to Eldon, 3 hours, 52 minutes.
Hello, Ryder.
Increases combo detonation priming rate for guns, melee attacks, powers, and constructs. Sure. Take constructs. Power recharge time rebate. Improves all recharge rates for currently recharging powers by 50% when a tech power is activated. Only functions once every 15 seconds. Only functions once every 12 seconds.
Sam, you get anything from this mess?
Analyzing. It seems most of their data comes from a single nav point. Updating now.
Here's hoping they're still okay.
Break my rover, eh? Yeah, that's what we'll do.
So, how do you feel about Sam being in on everything we say and do?
You do know Sam's listening right now, right? Should we clean up that cat camp?
We're going after the big cat hard target.
This remnant site has defenses in place, Pathfinder.
Time for no small.
Get on the bridge!
Where there's Ket, there's trouble. We have to deal with this. Enemies! They were carrying explosives, and this looks like some kind of Ket detonator? What were they doing?
I say we search the area.
Those Ket definitely planned to destroy the bridge.
There could be more explosives, Pathfinder. Might I suggest finding and disarming them all?
Got one. Easy. That's taken care of. I think that's all of them. That should make things much safer for the Angara.
You know Ryder won't let anyone else drive this thing, right? What? You've driven this thing? Who else? Is it everyone else? Oh, never mind.
How you pilot? Oh man. Could very well be that. What else could it be, though? Could be that. We don't know. We can't know with the little information we've been given. Lack of certainty is lack of knowledge. Logic does dictate that it has to be there. Thus, that has to be there. Thus, that has to be there. Thus, that has to be there. Should also mean that this has to be there. There's rules. They don't all make sense, but... Well, they do, but you have to be thinking about it really hard.
That did it! Nice going.
Appears to be a vault here.
Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra. She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
I don't have the authority to punish you, but the governor of Techix does. She'll deal with you.
Pathfinder, I've sent a message to the governor, telling her what to expect.
Is this really... Oh, fine. I don't really have a choice. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Cold, dark.
Don't do stuff that's dumb, you know, and illegal.
Life support is stable.
PB, what's your full name again?
Peanut.
They should be easy without their shields to hide behind.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support at 100%. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
This is some heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. The Kett were trying to blast their way to something in here.
Let's see you deal with this. One out.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Hard to believe there could be an entire city under here.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
I'd believe it.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal.
Angara here.
We need to get them out.
On to the next one.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support
Here they
at
come!
100%.
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
Normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
That's all the Kett, and we're really free.
Can you make your way from here?
Yes. With the Kett gone, I can lead the others safely back to Techix. I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
That would help a lot.
The Kett are trying to get into a room behind that wall. Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
Who wants to punch through the ice?
The Kett made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
If that isn't enough, nothing's getting through.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Here we go.
I'm reading.
Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
All good. And it looks like we're through.
It's beautiful. But what makes this place so interesting that the cat would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
Makes sense, considering how advanced the Angara are.
True. I have no evidence the Angara have hidden this knowledge.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's not...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
Way too valuable. I'm sorry. You really didn't have to do that.
With my fate now in your hands, consider it a warning.
But your future is exciting. You can help the Angara recover what they lost to the Scourge.
I do not know them. I owe them nothing. But your AI, I do understand him. Place me in his custody.
Yeah, is that really such a good idea? I say no.
Must everything always be about borders? If, at this moment, Sam can best help this AI, then let's share.
I'm not sure that would look good. Also, we already know there's anti-AI feelings on the Nexus.
I want to be with Sam. I have a consciousness. I have desires and feelings. Please, Pathfinder.
Let's abide by her wishes. Joel, Liam, make the diplomatic arrangements. At least the Ket didn't get her. Okay, team. What's next?
Yeah, that's kind of one of those no-win, no-lose scenarios. As an AI, she's worth way too much to, like, die. But I hate that I had to sacrifice my life for that. Alright, we took care of Tetchix. Or not Tetchix, but Dr. Place. Go to nav point of final transmission.
Temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
course. Vetra. Turian smuggler. Power recharge speeds and more power effectorations. Durations could be very effective for her. Pelisaria Bisele. Or PB. Shortwave. Initiative recon arms 4. Pathfinder. Time to upgrade that Pathfinder armor though.
Vetra, you okay? That last fight, you were...
You ever get that feeling like you're watching yourself from afar? And you see everything around you? For a moment there, I saw. I saw where I was, who we were fighting, and I don't want to talk about it.
This is where the research thing you sent us.
Keep an eye out for Priya's people.
Let's go. We want...
Think that's it?
Remnant? There's a remnant here?
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
What the hell? Whatever it is, it's mad.
I'm...
Yikes! Architect sighted!
Life support levels are critically low.
Get its legs!
Life support is failing.
Now's our chance!
Baby's hurt!
I'm gonna die. Why did my life support just fail? Am I an idiot? Or did I miss something? Because, like, my life support just went away. Come on. Please don't be failure to load. Please. The last time this happened, I had to fucking reload saves for so long. Damn it. Okay, sorry about that. You're gonna have to wait a second while I get my freaking game to reload appropriately. Get shit out of here. Sorry, guys. 0.1% dropped frames. I don't care about the autoplay. That autosave was not good. Try that one. Last previous autosave. Fate can kill you with a single hit. Don't let them get close. It's only 8 o'clock. Wow, it feels later.
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
Save the game.
Hey!
Oh, crap!
The legs will bring it down!
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
The head! Shoot the head!
God damn. So you do not want to be in the direct path of its laser beam.
It's huge!
Okay. Do I have skill points? I do. Oh, I have turbocharge. Load combat profile. At least it's loading fast. Now.
It's huge!
Oh, bad. Seems like as good a place as any.
Severe temperature drop.
I mean, it's not going.
Pathfinder.
After it! Now's our chance! The legs are weak! Let's bring it down! Inner base while you can!
Wow. This thing caused a lot of trouble.
We should tell Priya what happened here.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Think we're done.
Alright. I think we figured that out.
Pathfinder. Life support restored.
So why did you come here?
Short answer? Never been before.
That's it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Well, I support this.
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, that will affect your shield.
Like how it's still cold.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
That's the gimmick.
Life support is back online. Temperatures are below freezing.
Decisions.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Did that even do anything? have here? Stay alert. There'll be more.
Life support levels are critically low. Life support failing. Seek safety immediately. Continuing to fall. This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
The vault on gold is not very large, I'm gathering.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
Party just got bigger.
Got them all. Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Am I cheesing it with my insane jump? Yeah, kinda. Who cares?
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, air temperature has increased by 13 degrees since activating the vault. With a reduced cloud cover, solar energy will escalate dramatically.
Our people can start a life here.
Andromeda viability. Vold is at 100% viability.
Normal temperature range, Pathfinder. I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
How's your sister?
Yes? Need more information.
Life support at 100%.
I know, I kind of hope there'd be a nice little bit where it's like, he changed everything in one day. Combat. Soldier profile is not rank 5.
Wow. I wonder how it works.
You're in the clear.
Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
Intelligence officer.
You have questions?
A few treasure hunters found this map of ancient Vold. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Ket don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
I think...
If you...
I looked over the recruits at the Santos. They're younger than I expected, but they have spirit.
I think that's Joe. Yeah, it is Joe.
I should be going out there with you. Waiting around makes me unhappy. I'll keep my comms open so I can keep up with what you're doing.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, is there anything I can help with?
You say that, like I've got more to do with you, but you took care of everything on both. And I did just fine without your help. Not to say I wouldn't take you again. I'll swap you back out to PB now. Alta.
Get Escal to give you some coagulant. He should have lost since... It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. We don't know who or how many, but you did. I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
A reward wasn't necessary.
It is. Trust me. It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Applies to you too. Oh, and Yetta, the fighter you found, managed to make her way back. She's stable and recuperating, thanks to you.
I couldn't help it over here.
Oh, now you've gone and involved Ryder in this madness. We have to concentrate on saving the Moshae, Hana, not your vain hope.
Rabba, I know Michelle's still alive.
Hana, why are you convinced your friend's still alive?
Because Michelle is our best saboteur. She knows how to keep herself safe. We destroyed Aket's weapon depot, but the detonators failed. Michelle had to set off the explosives by hand.
It put her in the middle of a blast they saw from over the hills.
But Michelle knows demolition like no one else. She knows the safest place to hide.
If your friend is as skilled as you say, it's possible she survived.
Thank you. I've been shouting for so long and no one has listened but you.
Even if I believed you, Anyek won't allow us to go out there.
If I'm out...
Would you? Whatever you...
Alright, let's do this real quick and then we'll extract. Ja. Pre-black. We weren't ready to leave yet anyway. We just had to turn some stuff in. So it's a good thing we came back. We'll leave straight out the north, or straight out the Tempest.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Don't worry, I'm not blinking. If there's something to see, I'm gonna see it. You'll see.
Maybe look with your eyes, not your mouth, huh?
Heads up, looks like a Keck construct. Remnant site. Could have a few lurkers.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the Ket weapons depot destroyed by the Resistance.
Good to know. We'll search for any sign of hot spread.
Environmental temperatures up.
Right. Door.
There can't be anyone in there.
Hearing things.
It's dead, of course.
If circuitry is intact, we could power it up and gain entrance. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Reconnected.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Who are you? Are you here to find me? Did Hana send you? Foolish girl. She never knows when to give up.
Hana was sure you survived the blast, but how?
Couldn't outrun the explosion. So I found a reinforced wall and put up a field at the moment of impact. Almost flashed out, but it was that or die.
End this hurt. End this.
That's all it says. That's all it ever says. I've burned, I've peeled, I've gouged. It won't tell me where they are.
You tortured this person?
It's not a person, it's Ket. They took my family.
We need to leave this place. You're not thinking straight.
I can't leave. This is my only chance to talk to these things, to find my family. If I leave here, I leave them. I can't.
I'm sorry, but they're gone.
No!
You have friends waiting for you, people who still care. You'll die here.
How could you? It could have told me I could have found them again.
Go home, Michelle.
Fine. I'll signal the base and inform the Resistance of my position.
That seems really cruel, but once you see the future of this game and know the retrospect of it all, that was merciful. That was
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
All right. Damn it. You're gonna make me go all the way back through here to talk to Hannah. Ugh. I don't even want the reward. I just want the quest to go away.
Pathfinder.
Oh, I can't put my gun out in this place. So I gotta walk slow.
Got a message from my little brother.
Michelle just called in. Anix sent a squad to retrieve her. She seemed troubled, but I suppose being trapped in rubble will do that. I'm so happy she's still alive. Skies be bright for you, Ryder.
Settlement site. Fast travel. 2. Jump. Plus 20% damage resistance, minus 10% weapon damage, power damage, and melee damage. Only binder may equip these. Not on this armor. Not because it's not useful, but because I don't want it for this chest, please. Yes, you have to swap out for John. I understand.
Need extra key for the new civilians. Get an order to melee. Send someone to the resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies. Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
I pacified it. You won't get any more trouble.
I should have known about it in the first place. I was supposed to protect those scientists. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Alright, I think we're done on Vold. Good. I don't dislike this planet. Vold's actually pretty fun. To the Tempest. Depart the planet? What does No do? No does not leave. Okay. Well then of course depart the planet.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
I bet he is.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Poker awaits. Ryder, the bell tolls for the meet me in the vortex on Nexus. I'll be the one shuffling the deck of doom. Acknowledge and archive. Sorry, refugees. Sorry, refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their arc too. Let's talk when you're free. Cora. Acknowledge. Here, archive. Turians on Havarl. Getting reports about Turian sightings on Havarl. Since it's an Angaran world, I was hoping you could check it out. Apex isn't noted for their diplomatic talents. This needs discretion. Acknowledge. Archive. After I figure out who we were talking to because the ones in charge are not on the ground. Curious Vold rock. Pass through the scourge before falling to Vold, infusing it with a similar charge. The presence of Helios native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed for such a transfer. I'm unsure why the Adi reacted to it the way they did. I've stored it in a lead-lined box. It unnerves me. Ryder, a part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates, 5 to 11 servings a day, fruit, vegetables, yada yada yada. Archive. Communications from Jal. To Ryder from Jal, Pathfinder, Ryder of the Human Initiative. I've heard privately from Ephra, the leader of our resistance. She's very impressed that we were able to help the ops squad on Bold. I made sure that he knows you played a key role. Maybe he already said these things to you, but if I know Ephra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science, and it seems like it is a universal truth. Universal, get it? I'll try to be even more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Joel. Scourge and guarding and that you chose to keep it for yourself and send it to the Nexus. Well, what's wrong with you? I'd like to have made that call myself. Paranchi was ready to close the embassy. It's only because of your continued work against the Ket that I was able to persuade her against it. I assured her that you would be as cooperative with all data you discovered because of it, right? Please try not to be so stupid next time. Free will for AI, man. Free will. Confidential Vold intel. To Ryder from Commander Dojil. Since your liberation of the labor camp on Vold, some information has come to my attention. For years, the Ket ignored our work in the frozen city of Janik, searching for details of our buried past didn't seem to threaten them. One day, we must have uncovered something that the Ket deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team and locked it down. Intel from the labor camp seems to confirm what they have. To this point, only been crazy rumors that there may be an ancient pre-scourge AI locked in ice in the depths of the city. This explains the prefect's swift and violent move. I've heard that the Ket shun tech like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it. Please keep this knowledge to yourself. Is this a joke? What did you send me? First I thought it was a joke, but no, you sent me a hostile AI. Ryder. Got her set up all cozy and tethered in Sam Note, but not before she spaced a couple crates of supplies headed for Prodromos and displaced the gravity in Pathfinder headquarters. I didn't tell Tan or the others. For now, this will be our secret. Awesome. Already causing issues. Thanks for that.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
We could use a lake.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet.
Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager,
Let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist?
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it. As long as they're not looking to be besties. And I'm happy that someone with the galaxy at their fingertips can still give a girl her space. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
I don't have to explain genetics to you, do I? Everyone is one of a kind.
Yes, assuming you're not a clone. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Should have seen it. Perfect drift. You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Okay, weapons, what you selling? Same old, same old. All that nonsense. We don't need it. I'll take one of these though. Research center. Research. Got no Milky Way. We've got Helios though. Not that I want to buy any of this junk. Sure. Ricochet system. Ballistic arc. Ishade. Development. Armors. Helmet. Pathfinder helmet 4. Max health, max shield, shield regeneration. Pathfinder chest full. Medical regulator. Shield booster. Shield generator. Shield oscillator. When clip empties, restore 25%. Oh, on enemy kill, restore 25% shields. Developed successfully. Legs. Medical regulator. Can I make augmentations? The legs full. Combat recharge module and shield generation. Read the text. I guess we'll just make regular old arms. For lack of any mods. Forgot the best rifle currently available for me. That's not likely to change.
Again.
The fusion mod of resistance. Looking combat ready. Aerial combat or martial arts. Was each melee hit or melee kill? Or... well, mighty well, I guess. I'm not a melee combatant, usually. Biotics. Shockwave could be fun. Damage in force or radius? Alright, so... I rarely use it because it's not specialized. Load selected. Adept. Biotech skills. Shockwave assigned to the middle. Peerless Sentinel. Heroic Vanguard. Kinetic Wielder. Initiative Legionnaire. I want to keep moving, so having that might be better, honestly. As far as, like, a keep moving kind of thing. If they had, like, I don't know, kind of straight up defensive ability, that'd be great. But Turbocharge doesn't just make you stronger. Like, if I could make, like, a Blood Rage kind of thing, like the Krogan get, yeah, Absolutely, but I don't really have that. The closest thing is annihilation. Prime for detonator. For now. This is gonna be our adept is gonna eventually have his abilities overrode, because the adept doesn't need to be using like biotic charge necessarily. Backlash I'm tempted to keep just because of how useful it is. Like, it's kind of a staple of my powers. The only one I don't use it on is my straight up armor guy, and that's just, or my straight up engineer guy, more or less. He's defensive, but he's just not that kind of defensive. Although honestly, might be better off getting rid of assault turret. It's just not generally usable, and incorporating backlash just because of how powerful it is. What else would I integrate over? I can't get rid of backlash. Shockwave is powerful when properly used for throwing people around. Detonates combo primers. Detonates combo primers. Maybe replace charge with lance. So shockwave to throw him around, lance to throw some attacks at him. If I get in an area where I don't have cover, backlash for defense. Yeah, no, I like that. Confirm these changes, and then overwrite them. Now I've got vastly distinct different loadouts, which is good.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Wonder what that thing's meant to be. Can't say I know. Successful. Failure. You guys have failed me for the last time. Claim all rewards. To effectiveness. Send a strike team, obviously. You guys will probably succeed. Damn it. AVP commerce pods. Financial infrastructure 2. Grey market connections. Wait, I don't have any more? Oh no, I've got 3 points. Okay. Improved prices when buying and selling items. Increased inventory capacity. Well, yeah. I don't care about that right now. Military pods. Consumables, organics, tax, hidden caches are established. On Extra consumables slot. Requirements: munitions and viability of 70% required on EOS. Versatility, always prepared. Viability of 90%. Apex tactics. Ears to the ground. Science lab text. Earn research points at regular intervals. Take the lab text now. Not that I super need that. I have no AVP available. Gil, got anything to say?
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Did you hear the news from EOS? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to EOS and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Is military strategy really what we need out here?
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Alright, I picked up the hint. Take Cora to speak with Hidantsuda on EOS. Our Ket friend does not appear to be here. Not Ket, sorry. Angaran.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
We'll talk later.
Liam's armor requisition. Blueprint. Diplomatic effort. He wasn't specific. Talk to Liam in his room on the Tempest.
Vidcon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Efra Detershov. Discuss the Moshai's whereabouts.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shavad Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear, to explore Aya's vault. Giles says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
What I meant was, let our scientists help with your program. Let my team join your effort. Let's up the chance for success. I'm offering. You should accept.
Very well. I'm not stupid, and I love the Moshai. You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Kett facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, but at a price.
You mean the Rokar? Don't take it personally. They hate all aliens.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Kett. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes. He suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Kett.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Kett. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point. I'm in the tech lab.
If you need me. Boop. Rider.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jal Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
We don't technically have uniforms, but this is a little casual.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
Wait, what?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jal?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Jal's technically an emissary. There's no way this kind of questioning would fly with his superiors.
He won't tattle if that's what you're worried about. This was between us. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning sign, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul?
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
Still weird. Still weird. But I get it. Yeah. No Vetra, huh? Helios assignments. Havara. Deliver the weapons to Soka Esof and Aya. Take Korra to speak with Hidaria on Eos. Find Thaldia. Find the Durian encampment. Armor diplomacy. Jal Amadarav. Vetra. He's a shooter. Vetra Nix. Bibi. Pelisaria B. Chalet. Liam. Crisis Specialist, level 23. Damage after using Havoc Strike. Liam does more power damage after using Havoc Strike. Overload, military training or defense. Damage versus shields and armor. spend that much time specking anything, you bother to say. Really. Everybody's gone. Should I be concerned?
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her, for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
You probably have work to do.
You know where to find me.
So, neither of these people are gonna have anything new to say because they're not in their room, which is unfortunate. For your vis-a-vis letters. You're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. I live in an escape pod. Tavum. A pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say tav-um. Beer. What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? We need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. Drive core noise. Profanity deleted by Infoboard VI. You're welcome. Liam. Adjectified verbing noun skill. Liam. If the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Educational in a way. Joel. I mean, for real, if the information board gets that annoyingly clever, then we have bigger issues to worry about. Got our cat ship. I got that. Yeah. Female. Writing of Sarissa Theris. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that into the archive. What you got for me? Nexus level 6. Alright. Real quick. Suvi. Let's go to EOS.
Not really a holiday destination.
Last time I remembered being there, or last time I remembered leaving there, they said something about coming right back. Well, I didn't want to come right back, so we'll go do that now. And then we'll probably end the night off on the Nexus. Because it appears that there's a thing or two that needs to be done with there.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Real quick. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna take Cora because she's needed for this. And we're gonna go.
Descent is green.
Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Oh boy. Lost drones.
Pathfinder? Jarkett, Tervian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Kett on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you? There. Did you feel that tremor?
There we go.
But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
An earthquake something, or a volcano something?
I'm guessing a remnant something? That might help us. EOS has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
I'm busy right now.
Damn it.
Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go? Welcome back.
I meant to say I'd do it, but I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to do it anyway. What's this? Takora to speak with. Yes, yes, yes. Oh boy, we've got things to do. It's like a brand new EOS.
What do I hear?
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Ket.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Looks like we have some scavenger animals in our lost supply crates. Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though. Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data is required to be definitive, Pathfinder.
You're a real machine sometimes, Sam.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
Stay down!
Recording nav points for survey beacon placement. A trivial task.
Wasn't trivial to this technician. Lotus Protocol. The job doesn't go unfinished.
Pathfinder, this area has been altered by Remnant. There may be something of use.
Job started. Another step forward. Keep it up, Dad.
Sam, what am I hearing?
Technician Eric Camber's beacon protocols. They appear to include recorded motivational logs. Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
What is this?
Wonder what's down there.
We're not gonna make it to the Nexus tonight. We're lucky if we finish up on the
I knew it was a long shot, but I still held hope she was alive. All we can do is turn this into Prodromos, like she wanted. Well, that gets us a step closer. This could get ugly.
Progress made, whatever it is. Each day, one at a time. You'll be fine.
Okay, where's this going?
Tough to get used to life on this rock. Too long staring at it from the Nexus and knowing we'd failed.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
If the Remnant in there are active, we should take them out. We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Grislito.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. And nothing worked.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
More animals on our lost supply crates.
Love the squad. On to the next one.
Cleared it. Betting there's nothing left. This confirms it. The crates were opened first, then bait placed. By who?
By who? And more data is required to be certain.
I don't know that I'll be able to climb that. But I guess we'll find out.
Did you leave many people behind in the Milky Way?
No, parents are gone, but my old unit could still be alive.
Yeah, some of my contacts might be kicking around. Isn't it weird saying things like that while knowing you'll never see them again?
No stranger than them being 600 years older than we are.
If we're getting into the deep stuff, we need a few stiff drinks first.
You started it, you're buying.
Look at that view.
Well, that's something.
The Outland Spire. You can see it from almost anywhere.
Nice work. Here they come!
Progress, right, Dad? Probably simple, but in a new galaxy, and after I... Never mind.
Could they have, like, got a voice actor who actually gives a crap, though? I mean, it just... like, she's so apathetic, or whatever, I don't know.
What are you talking about, kid?
Ket camp spotted. Target's down. Got hostiles. Giving it everything. Shield boost enabled.
Makes you want to sail across, doesn't it?
Wonder what it's like on Eos when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it.
Too bad there's no time for a swim.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying for...
Okay,
forward station.
Sometimes on these trips, my mind wanders. Suddenly I'm daydreaming that Callow's a spy leading a crazy double life.
Seems more in character for you.
I wonder what all these bits of remnant tech used to be.
Fallen monolith? Those will land with a bang.
Sawtooth Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Let's do this!
That looks like Ket tech. Looks like the Ket got here before us. that? The Remnant staked a claim over there.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Don't want to keep him waiting, little duck.
That is not becoming a thing.
I am Invictor. There are infiltrators in my territory. The patrol that captures them will be rewarded. Patrols that do not will be punished.
Sounds like we've already had an effect.
You said your parents were gone, Cora. What happened?
Don't know. While I was away on training, their cargo freighter disappeared in the Attican Traverse. I looked for them every time I was posted that way. Nothing.
That's rough.
Not everything gets tied up in a bow.
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something. Remnant coming from below!
That'll keep you on your toes.
That's a big tremor for a couple of Remnant. Let's place the next hammer. Animals on our missing crates again, same as before. Cleared. Picked clean like the others. Sam, the scan says the drops were scheduled so no one would be around?
Delivery data was corrupted intentionally, possibly to avoid confrontation during the theft.
Thieves with hearts of gold?
Circulatory determinations will require more data, Pathfinder.
That's it.
Yeah, even I can't make it back up there. Which is unfortunate, because that means I gotta fast travel all the way back. What's really annoying about all that? I had no reason to go there. Like, I wasn't even given any gas for that.
We've got targets! More of PV's remnant technology.
I've picked up
Sam, this one mentions a nav point.
I've extracted the information and added it to your map.
Keep it up, Dad. You promised. Doesn't matter that I'm sick. You're in the future.
I don't know if I'm okay with this.
This place is a strain on our gear, but so is everywhere else.
We're outfitted best we can be.
Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for EOS.
The sheer top, because it is.
I guess you run out of names eventually.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
I think that's Cat Tech. Stay alert.
Another job done, Dad. Reset and hit the next. I'm watching, and I'm proud. Eric Jr. signing off.
Job done. Eric's.
Haven't leveled up, huh? I'm really holding on to that experience for me. We got time. I got this.
Console activated. You'll
Giving
need
it
to stay
everything
in
I got.
range.
No, we're gonna stay up close. It's either adept.
Let's do this!
You should have what you need, Pathfinder.
Yeah, Soldier works really well. And honestly, that doesn't power.
Let's see you deal with this. Enemies on your six.
How are they breaking through? We are at peak capacity.
I'm guessing that's the cat in charge.
Reinforcements! Overwhelm these animals!
How many of these guys are there?
Armoring up.
I really don't like. I wish I could turn off melee. The Y button shouldn't be melee. It's just stupid. Overload the catch.
Insult! Our perfection cannot be defeated!
Shield boost enabled.
take out sites 1 and 2.
There. Let's hope that stops them.
class, though. Really kills things well.
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
elevator controllers. Take me to the Zenith office.
I hear a rape!
You dead? I was like, how are you dead? We spawned in here. You were already dead. Cora, you're better than that. Wonder why I don't bring you along. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm human too. But I'm something more than human. I'm an AI enhanced human. You can never hope to be me. Don't feel bad.
That's it. The base is offline.
Everything is. Look down there.
Direct cat.
Bolstering all shields!
Nothing on me.
So peaceful around here with the Invictor dead.
Stay sharp.
I'll take you apart.
Probably smart to keep an eye on this place.
That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Yeah, that'll fix your viability. Just a bit. Just a bit. Second size in the camera. I've been there already. Is it gonna make me go back? This is stupid. Meet the contact. Catch Fane. Geophysics survey VI. Yep. I got a few more things to scan for, but at the time, for the time being, doing good. We can buff our lance to do more damage and force. Anti-shield. That's another weak point. Shield powered. Lance has no recharge time, but consumes shields when used. Only armor. Unarmored, unshielded. Normal sized enemies are affected. Knockdown. The adept profile is not rank 5. Kinetic Master. Biotic combos can set off additional explosions on each enemy they touch. Instead of a jump jet, use biotics to jump and evade. Wielding biotic powers. basically Pathfinder profile.
Incoming!
Wait, what? That's been an option? I swear that wasn't showing up before. Also, I no longer wish to have you anymore. So, sorry, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. Drake? Jaw? Let's bring Jaw. Jaw doesn't see enough time. I still can't save and it's making me nervous. Like, real nervous. Take me to Prodrome. I'm in combat.
Rare to see a real
Nice
beginning.
work.
Inspiring.
Won't be long before we build cities.
The view we wanted for months after arrival. Just a simple outpost.
Information on Anakarel. The Ghost of Promise. Cool, that made it go away. They know what happened to her. And we save. New save slot. And exit to desktop. Thank you for joining us for our wonderful, beautiful Mass Effect Andromeda stream. You know, I gave this game a lot of shit initially, and looking back on it, it's actually a really good game. The only thing I'll give it shit on still is that, and this isn't its fault, it doesn't have the DLC that it really needs to have to make it feel like a complete experience. And that's kind of because BioWare dropped the ball and abandoned it. Or EA, I don't know, whoever you want to blame. Either way, it kind of got abandoned. So, anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back for more Andromeda on Wednesday.